What's up, everybody? Chris Gault here, Healthy Living with Chris Gault, and today we're going to talk about the best foods that you can eat to help promote hair growth. And God knows I need it. So let's get moving. Alright, so first I just wanted to mention that this is not a complete list of all the foods that are out there that you could eat to help promote hair growth. But it is a good breakout, and also the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to break it out by category on what you need to get, what nutrient you need to get in, and what foods that make up that nutrient. So you can always look up that nutrient, and you can always look up other foods that the ones I mentioned you don't like to see if they're if they are high in that nutrient. And that'll all make sense when I go over it. And make sure that you also watch the full video to get the full benefit, because I'm going to be breaking these things down in the categories of nutrients, and so you need to eat foods in each one of those categories, and so you won't know if you're only eating the first category. That's not going to help you out if you don't get the other ones in. So make sure you watch the whole video to get the best benefit, and make sure that you also take action steps to start consuming these foods so that your hair will be stronger and healthier. And I know more than anyone, I need it more than anyone, and I had no hair on the top of my head. You can go to my hair health journey. There's a playlist that's going to be at the end of this video. You can always look at that, and you can see that I had actually no hair on the top of my head at one point. Now I have some hair. I still have a long way to go, but all these things that I'm doing are helping out, and this is just one of the things. Okay, so let's get started. So the first one is vitamin A. And vitamin A, you can get vitamin A from orange type vegetables very easily, like carrots and sweet potatoes. You know, if it's orange and it's a vegetable, it probably has vitamin A in it. And what's so important about vitamin A is it really helps cells to grow, and it produces natural sebum, which is hair oil, in your hair. Now, you don't want too much sebum in there, and that's what the hair massages are for, if you look back at my other videos on hair massages. But you want to have some natural sebum, because that's what protects your hair. That's your natural hair oil. So make sure you get your vitamin A in, and again, orange type vegetables are a great way to do it. The next one is iron. You need to get iron in your body, and great things like spinach and beans and lentils all have iron in it. If you're not vegan, you can always eat beef that has that. I'm vegan, so I don't touch that, but I do get my level iron from like spinach and beans and lentils, and that helps blood transport oxygen and nutrients to your cells. And if you see a lot of my videos, I talk a lot about that, because it's so key to eat healthy so that you keep your blood strong and healthy, so it can carry all those good nutrients that you're eating and oxygen that you're breathing in, and get it to the cells, because that's what the cells live in. And your whole body is made up of cells, including your hair. So to get your hair to grow, you need to get the nutrients to your hair, and iron plays such a huge role in that. You need to make sure you do that. The next category of foods would be vitamin C. So vitamin C, you probably all know about vitamin C. You know, like lemons and limes and oranges and red peppers all have a lot of vitamin C. And vitamin C really helps iron to be absorbed in the body. And we just talked about why iron is so important. So that's why vitamin C is so important, because it helps with that. It also helps with collagen production. And collagen helps with skin and hair and everything else. So you want to make sure that you are getting your vitamin C in. And you can probably tell, because other than I know red peppers don't have that acidic type taste like a lot of other ones, like the limes and the lemons, but still make sure you get them in. And any kind of citrusy type of fruit is going to have a lot of vitamin C in it. The next one is protein. So protein is huge. Protein makes up your muscles. It makes up, helps your hair. Everything in your body needs protein to survive, and that is like a huge category. It's one of the 3 macro components out there. There's carbohydrates, there's fats, and there's protein. And protein is huge if you want to be healthy and strong, and also have strong hair. So what are some great sources of protein? I'm going to break it out into two because I'm vegan. I'm going to talk a little bit about that, and then I'll talk about non-vegan. So for vegan, great sources would be like seeds, like hemp seeds, chia seeds, flax seeds, chickpeas, or garbanzo beans they call them sometimes. Other beans, or just beans, nuts, nut butters, tofu, tempeh, edamame. You know, those are all great sources of protein. And if you Google protein sources, vegan protein sources, you'll get other ones too. But those are the main ones that have a lot of protein in them. And there are others. And there's also protein in all the fruits and vegetables that are out there too, just a little bit. But if you eat a good mix of those, you're going to get a good complete protein in that way as well. That's how the animals get their protein, and is by eating that. And the reason why I just said the animals is, so if you're not a vegan, that's okay. It's all right if you're not a vegan. But that's how you can get your protein, is from animal products like what I would recommend are like free-range eggs, because they're going to be very clean source of protein, and just make sure that they really are free-range if you go that route. And like wild-caught cold fish like salmon would be really, really good sources of animal protein out there to help get your protein in. So, if you have to be non-vegan. The next category I want to talk about is vitamin E. And you hear about vitamin E, it's good for the skin, it's good for our cells. Some great sources of vitamin E would be sunflower seeds, and avocados are a high source of vitamin E. And that really helps blood circulation. So that doesn't only help your hair, but it's also going to help your whole body out. And blood circulation, like I said, is very important to get the nutrients in the blood up to the hair, and that way your hair gets nourished, and that's the way it's going to grow. The next one, a lot of people know about the supplement. It's called Biotin, and people will go and buy Biotin supplements for their hair. But you can get Biotin from natural sources as well. So like mushrooms and cauliflower, sweet potatoes, all have biotin in them. And biotin really helps to stop hair loss, which obviously if you're trying to grow your hair and get it thicker, you want to stop hair loss. It also helps with brittle and dull hair, and that it will help give dull hair life. And so not only is it going to help it grow, but it's also going to make it shiny and strong at the body. So that's why biotin is so important to hair, and that's why you see a lot of supplements out there. But again, you can get them from natural sources as well, and it's always better to get your vitamins from natural sources than from vitamins supplements. The next one, and the last category that I'm going to go over, would be omega-3s. So your hair really loves omega-3s. And so what are some great sources of omega-3s? You know, walnuts and almonds and seeds they're all packed with omega-3s. So, and what omega-3s do is they help nourish hair follicles. And so it's very important in getting your hair nice and strong and healthy. So those are 7 types of food groups that if you need to get them all in. And if you get them all in and you get them in naturally, your hair is going to be very happy for you. It's going to be very happy. So if you like the video, because that's all I had today, but if you like the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate that, and it really helps my channel out. Also, make sure if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, and that way you'll be notified every time I put out a healthy living video. And make sure that you know anybody who can use this video or any of my other healthy living videos, make sure you share these with them so that way they can benefit as well. And for more tips on not only how to grow your hair, but also for overall health, I'm going to have a playlist on how I grow my hair, and also another video on healthy living that's going to pop up, and all you have to do is click on that and you can continue your hair health and also total health journey. And then other than that, I will see you in the next video.